welcome back to the Freak Show. Bumpy McSquigums here. I want to thank you all for joining me as I continue with my Let's Play of Sword Coast Legends. We are maybe officially in Act 2, possibly, maybe? We're in Act 2. We are officially in Act 2. We now have Mafril's journal. I don't know what we can do about it. Let's examine it. The writings of the necromancer Mafril. Reading these pages will grant the user 1 point to invest permanently in ability scores. Huh. Okay.
How may I serve?
I feel like I did that. Hey, I did it. Alright, cool. So now I have a character. Alright. That's pretty cool. Charisma. We're doing okay. We're hanging in there. I'm gonna go with a bit more into strength. I feel like we do a decent enough amount of damage at this point with him as well, so it's not that bad. Alright, so we still have a few folks that we need to talk to. Let's go here, let's talk to Foley. See what he has to say. With Leoril gone, Shivani put me at the bar. I'm not cut out for this. What happened to him? Skilled Eye Brutes took him. I'm pretty sure we did all this stuff. I'll see if I can find him. I did all this already. Okay, I'll see you later. We haven't been able to find him yet. I don't know how we're supposed to. Oh, we don't need to talk to the cook. Let's talk to Shivani.
Good morning, my friends. Oh, your elven companion asked me to tell you that he went for a little stroll this morning.
Of course he did.
Not to worry.
Really? Do you know where he went?
I'm not sure, to be honest. But I think he may have gone down to the cellar. He sometimes has business to take care of down there.
Uh-huh. How do we get into the cellar?
You'll need a key. Luckily, I happen to have one. Take this, go through the kitchen, and then down the stairs. If he's not there, you may have to do some creative searching to find out where he went. Best of luck, travellers.
Okay. Thanks. Do we know what kind of business he would have done?
Back. Is there anything I can help you with?
I should probably return to our
Best of
travels.
luck, travellers.
Thanks for your weird key, I guess. Okay, we'll figure out what's going on here. Looks like she's still not up. You know, she still looks like she's asleep. That's because she is. Her condition has worsened. Sorry guys, I didn't mean to double click there. Let me try my hand then. I'm out of ideas. I wish I could object, but, well, I can't. Excellent, then fine suitor. We need to perform a test before we determine if you are able to awaken our fair lady. I just need to ask a few questions. I want no part of this. First question. What habits of yours have driven past significant others crazy? I spend too much time at work. I don't give them enough space. We usually end up loving each other too much. There we go, that one. I hear you. How do you feel about spending time alone? I'm comfortable with it. You aren't always worrying about it. What would you do if your significant other talks to another attractive person at the tavern? I wouldn't mind. I would push my way into the conversation. That person would no longer be attractive when I'm done with them. Yeah, alright. How daring, push my way into the conversation. Do you shake hands with strangers? Only if the other person initiates it. Yes, I do. Great! Coin is a necessary evil. Interesting. Finally, how did your last relationship end? I'm still married. It hasn't ended. It's great. But... and heartbreak, of course. Oh, you poor thing. Well, that's it, and the results are... It turns out I'm the most compatible with her. I can't believe it. Shocking, to be sure. What? Excuse me, I must awaken the sleeping damsel. Hey, don't you It worked! Except she, like, murdered him on the way, it looks like. As Kevkas leans in, the sleeping one suddenly awakes and delivers a swift uppercut to Kevkas, breaking his jaw. Mary! You're awake! Sorry about that, Kevkas. Warrior's reflex. You understand. Kevkas doesn't answer. Well, he can't answer. He's in a deeper sleep than Mary was. My head is killing me. How long was I out? And why does my mouth taste like dirt? Well, that last part might be the charcoal. Also, you've just been asleep this whole time, like regular sleep. You slept for days. Yeah, I went to the cutlass to, you know, drink. I might have gone overboard. I don't have any more words. Sorry we got you involved in this. Hamit's not. Hamit just got a level because you involved us in this. Like a boss. 500 experience for waking up somebody who was already asleep. Yep. I'll take it. Alright. What's up, Hams? What are we doing, buddy? What are we doing? We don't know. We're going to figure it out because that's what we do. Maybe we're gonna figure. I don't know what's happening. Who's on first? What's going on? What does this do? Confusion. Meh. Ah, yes, the beast. The beast within. Cool. And yeah, I think what I'll probably do instead of that one is the second level of Immolation Sphere, and maybe the second level of Fireball? Maybe the second level of Fireball? Nah. What about our magic missiles? Those are still a thing, right? This will give us 1 extra. So like an extra 8 to 12 damage. It's not bad, so might as well get it. Alright, that's cool. Into the cellar. Into the cutlass's cellar we go. Beneath the warmth and revelry of the cutlass lies the silence and solitude of the inn cellar. Dust covers all surfaces save those on which ale is stacked, and the air is warmed only by torches along the walls. It seems a fine place to store perishable items, or to hold a clandestine rendezvous, or rendezvous, some people may or may not say. That's a drow. Oh, hello.
What a wonderful morning. So peaceful, so productive.
We got the information from Mafaril's ghost. The Burning Dawn's founders fell prey to a demon named Bellefoss. We're thinking that's where the dreams are coming from.
I've heard that demon's name spoken before. If Bellefoss is the source of your nightmares, then I'm afraid you might have to say farewell to the concept of a good night's sleep.
Good. That's wonderful. Well, let's see. What's the next step? Our guild was founded to search for the Moon Tier. Maybe the relic could help. What do you know about Bellefoss? And do you think the Gilded Eye is hunting us because of Bellefoss? What do you know of the demon?
Not much, I'm afraid. Just that Bellefoss the Mad is a Baelor, and a general in the army of Demogorgon, Prince of Demons.
Huh.
He is said to make his home on the 88th level of the Abyss, called the Gaping Maw, for reasons that should be obvious.
Well, does he have a birthmark on his left buttock? Because I might have gone to school with that guy.
Demons don't usually make pacts with mortals. That is more in the realm of devils, and they're even less likely to keep their word. It doesn't make sense that he'd make a bargain with your founders, but if he did, I can understand his bond going beyond the founders' deaths.
Weird. Also, that was a lot of information that was very specific, so you do know quite a bit. Just saying. Just saying. Well, our guild was founded the Moon Tier and
is
stuff.
a relic of the elven goddess of the moon, who is also called the Lady of Dreams. If we could find it, I'm certain Zehenine's power could cure you of your nightmares.
No. It's rumored to be a relic of Sehenine. And even if it is, it's been lost for decades. It could have been cursed or drained of its power, or simply decayed by the passage of time.
Those are all bad things.
Zehenine's power is great. The Moon Tier survives, and we will find it.
Still, it's the best option we have. And it conveniently ties your fates together. You need the stone to cure your minds, and Lydia seeks to return it to her order's care.
Fair enough. Alright, do you think the Gilded Eye is hunting us because of Bellephos?
It makes sense to me. If they think your guild has been dealing with demons, they'd find that reason enough.
Really? This brutally without a stitch of bloody evidence?
Maybe they think they have evidence. Or that they're an order of overzealous, bloodthirsty marauders in knight's clothing. Either way, I can see it.
I can see it too, buddy.
Funny you should ask. I just finished speaking with a friend of mine, who brought me a bit of good news. Another member of your guild seems to have survived the Gilded Eye attacks.
Oh yeah? Who's that? Really? Who?
My contact wouldn't say. You only get the information you pay for, it turns out.
No kidding.
My friend tells me that one of the Gilded Eye's knights defected from the Order. She fled to Luskan and has been trying to contact members of your guild. I figured we might want to find out what she knows.
I figured you're right. We should do that. I'm sorry, guys. The arm of my chair is squeaking. I'm sorry. Let's go find this Gilded Eye informant. I have a few more questions. Let me guess. She's holed up in one of 3 locations, so we have to figure out which one.
Don't be ridiculous.
Yeah, that seems really far-fetched to me.
Let's go find this. I have a few more. No, let's go.
She's holed up in a building somewhere inside the city. Probably somewhere the Gilded Eye wouldn't think to look.
Uh-huh. So the tavern, essentially, would be the place that they wouldn't think to look. If you're asking me, that would be the obvious choice. Alright, so, clandestine stuff aside, let's get our little dwarven psychopath out here. Let's have him search some stuff.
You guys don't need this, right?
Alright, there's all sorts of crazy
Sounds like
stuff
a
down
plan.
here. There's a bunch of stuff that we can murder, too. I don't even know what just happened. Why did we do a weird flip in the air? I'm so confused. But whatever. This section of the world looks different than the rest.
This is
You
definitely
think?
a miss. Let's search around here and see what we find. You say so. This is definitely a miss. Let's search around here and see what we find.
What do you think we've been doing, buddy? Oh, we found ourselves a random room that has a weird loose rock. Panel recedes into the wall. Oh. And that opens something over there. That's cool. Well, I'm not done looting and pilfering everything yet, so, you know, you guys are just gonna have to
Sounds
chillax,
like a
I
plan.
guess. 'Cause that's clearly a thing. Hey, look at that.
If you say so.
Well, I don't know that there's much else for us to do. Oh, looks like there's a bunch of stuff going on in here. What's going on in here? Another panel. Hey, there's a lever on the ground. The lever has partially ascended from beyond the floor.
Somebody's coming out. Let's look for more of those
Cannot
panels.
pull it yet. Oh, there we go. Ta-da! Ooh, shiny bits. On abandoned sewers. I don't want to go into more sewers yet. We'll do that later. We need to find this defector in Luskan, in a place that will least expect him. Or her. Or it. Or that. Or thine. Or thus. Or whatever. It's fine. It's fine. We'll go to the market district. We'll hang out. Maybe it's in the slums. I don't know. You think it would be obvious, but apparently not. Let me guess. They're somewhere. They're one of 3 locations, and we have to decipher which one it is. Ah, don't be ridiculous. Oh, no, that sounds far-fetched to me. How many things are they going to be now? 10? 35? I like a game that's self-aware, though, let me tell you. It's kind of cool. It's a little cool. Alright, the tavern.
Sure.
Okay, what's going on over here?
Yeah, yeah.
What on the street is you made it through Mafaril's lair. Impressive. Thank you. Adric pulls out a bright red gem with a black marking. By chance, did you come across anything resembling this? As a matter of fact, we did. Perhaps, what's it to you? Good, good, then I have a proposition for you. This gem is only one of several fashioned in this style, and while it has little use on its own, it is my belief that collecting more of them, I can unlock their latent powers. I am being honest with you, they are quite valuable. I will pay well for any you bring to me. And why wouldn't I keep them for myself? Go ahead, but they'll be useless to you, and then nobody profits. If I find any, I'll let you know. Good, good. Hand it over. Yep, that's a good find right there. Hopefully that's the first of many. Alright, well there's nothing else today for you.
Sounds like a plan.
I guess we must leave. We must get out of here. Alright, so if you or a dwarven person or a defected knight of some sort of thing, well, I don't know. The next move. Thorin will explain that an apostate gilded eye soldier is hiding out in the streets of Luskan. There are many rumors as to why this young woman fled the guild. They say she's hiding out in a ransacked guild hall. Oh, well, that makes sense. That would probably be one of the last places that you would come to see. Yeah, no. Logical. I like it. I like it when things make sense.
If I were looking for Burning Dawn members, I know the first place I'd look.
There she is, Aresa. Sup, Racer? We're going to skin you, by the way, just in case you were wondering.
If you were bandits, then take what you like. I am here for asylum, and I have nothing for you.
Oh, asylum? You must be the defector from... We're members of this guild. What are you doing in our hall? Do we look like bandits?
If you are, then you are successful ones.
Yeah, we are.
And I am not here for a fight, but to seek forgiveness from the survivors of the Burning Dawn. My friends here are the only surviving members of the Burning Dawn.
It's like the same person.
If you have something to say it to them. You are from the Burning Dawn. Then my prayers have been answered. I throw myself on your mercy and pray your forgiveness.
What makes you think we have mercy,
I have
lady?
witnessed the brutality visited upon your guildmate, and I wish no part in it.
Well, tell us what you know.
I realize I am in no position to negotiate, but before I part with this information, I must know that I will be safe. The Gilded Eye hunts me now, just as they do you.
Well, we're walking around with glowing swords.
Everywhere. Mercenaries and the deluded faithful. Between them and the blockade at the gates, I doubt I will make it out of Luskan alive.
You're in luck, lady. I know there's a man in the slum of Luskan who could get you out of here. Never worked directly with him, but I had a friend who did.
Perhaps we could speak with your friend and find out how to find this man.
Yeah, that's not going to be possible. My friend left Luskan the hard way, if you know what I mean.
Find this person and convince him to help me, and I will gladly tell you what I know.
Or I can run you through with my sword. How about I beat it out of you instead? Yep. Well, your information had better be worth it.
I swear it. I would not have risked my life to find you if it wasn't.
Finding a crooked businessman in the slums is like finding a needle in a haystack full of needles. But we'll find him.
I will pray for your swift return.
Okay, there are other things that we can do. I thought we had to find another person for... asking for Thorin. Yeah, we gotta find him. He's at the cut. I don't remember seeing him. Like, shouldn't he have been a quest marker? I mean, I would have assumed. Maybe he was at the bar and I wasn't supposed to talk to the chef. Maybe that was the problem. Whatever, we're right next to it. It's fine. Sorry, one-legged Larry. Should have brought you your leg back, but I'm a terrible person, so...
If you say
Yep,
so.
that's what it was. He was right next to it. Yeah. Bad Bumpy is bad. Sorry, guys.
Well, I'll be blinded, gagged, and hauled off in a sack if it ain't Lerithar bloody Gulgrin.
Thorin, you old pile of dung. I thought I told you never to show yourself in my city again.
Your city? Why, I don't see your name on it anywhere. Eh? Eh?
Lerithar's old friend Thorin, I presume.
I told you about me, has he? Well, has he also told you about his experiments with shaving back in those days? Lerithar Bald Chin, they called him.
Awkward.
I'm not gonna get into the puns they came up with for you, with all your special companions.
Yeah, I remember. Good times. Glad you brought your new companions. Any friends of Bald Chin's are friends of mine. Listen, you're probably wondering why I wanted to meet up with you.
Yeah. Question crossed our mind. Make sure you don't get Lerithar into any trouble. Let's not jump to conclusions. We're not your friends. Thought had crossed my mind.
Then I'll make it fast. I was running a shipment through town when I was jumped by some bandits. They knocked me out and made off with the stuff.
Typical story.
That sounds like the kind of problem you ought to be handling yourself. Making examples of folks, that sort of thing.
Aye, but my client, you see, they gave me a certain amount of time to bring them the goods. It's been... well, I don't have the shipment, and I don't have much time left.
So you want us to help you get your shipment back? What was in the shipment? Tell us about your clients. Can't you make a deal?
Aye, that's the long and short. I need your help to scope out the area in the slums where I was attacked. I remember I got one good swipe with my dagger, so if we search, we might find a blood trail.
Lovely.
I'm hoping that'll lead us to the bastards that stole my shipment.
And this will make us even.
Oh, friend, you find my shipment and I'll disappear from your life forever.
Can't ask for a better deal than that.
Alright, we'll help you.
I'll be heading to the slums. If you're serious about helping me, we'll get started when you arrive. Hope to see you there.
Okay. It looks like all signs point to the slums. So we're going to go slum it up. We're about out of time for the episode, but we should be able to make it to the slums before the episode is 100% officially over. We're going to go get our world travel on, as they say. I feel like I'm really zoomed in far. Yeah, it should be fine. We're probably going to get waylaid. We'll take care of the waylaying. We'll get to the slums, and that's where we will break off the episode. Or that's where we'll break off the episode. Didn't know where I wanted to go with it. Got away from me. It's totally fine. I've done worse. I'll do better. Only time. I don't know. Let's go through all the catchphrases, all the sayings, right? Oh, look. I'm so shocked that we have been waylaid. Oh, this is my shocked face. I mean, really, Gus? Really? Okay, what are we doing? Bandit toady? What? What does that even mean? What is a bandit toady?
I'm here.
I don't know.
Sure.
I don't think anybody knows. Oh, I done got seated.
Need summer? Sounds like a plan, if you say
Alright,
so.
whatever. I'm gonna go slashy stab you.
Ah!
Sure. Yeah.
Ah!
Oh, I done drank
This
some
is
stuff.
it.
I am much better now. Better.
Sounds like a plan.
And bye, Bandit Toady.
There we go.
Totally
Guess we
bandit.
won
I got
that
nothing.
one.
That's just awful. Not even sure what any of that means, but it's fine. Onward. I'm sure somebody in the comments will be like, "Oh, well, that's a common phrase," or blah 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 blah, and I won't have any idea what they're talking about. But that's okay. The more you know. Bling! I got nothing. Well, once we make it to the slums, it's going to do it for the episode. Hope you guys have enjoyed up to this point. I say that like every time I need a new line. But I do. I always hope I entertain you guys, keep you alive and awake, and or asleep if that's your goal. You put me on, and it's fine. My wife you know, says, "Oh, talk to me," and then she falls asleep. That's her thing. I don't know. It's weird. Anyway, folks, I hope you're having a good time. Hope you're enjoying, and, well, hope you're looking forward to the next episode. I certainly am, and I will see you there. Until the very next episode, my name is Bumpy McSquigums. Thank you so much for stopping by the Freak Show, and I will see you later.